I'm Pat Cummings. It's Monday morning, about 9:30, and we are at the Peninsula School District in Gig Harbor, Washington. The Peninsula School District is known for excellence in education. They expect excellence, and they get excellence. Well, what we are going to do is do a tour of the Peninsula School District today. I've arranged a meeting with the administrators, the program facilitators, essentially the heart and the soul of the Peninsula School District. Today we will be talking to them, interviewing them, and finding out what makes Peninsula School District the absolute best there is. It is, as I'm sure you are aware, a model, an absolute model of perfection when it comes to school districts. So, why don't you come with me and let's go ahead and meet the people that make this such a special place. Come on. It seems to be, we are supposed to meet now, but it seems that, on strike, go away. Well, I know we are supposed to meet somebody, and let's follow me and let's go and see if maybe our contact person is in the other entrance. Sorry for the inconvenience. Just follow me. Come on. Let's find this excellence. I see there's another entrance over here. Come on, let's hurry up. As you can see, the landscaping is beautiful in the district. And as you know, a lot of attention has been... Oh, jeez. Excuse me. Who would leave this rake out here? Gene Peters. I don't know who this would be, but yes, it is open. Come on in. Well, hello? Is anybody here? I don't see anybody here, but I don't think that should stop us from getting to the bottom of excellence in the Peninsula School District. Excellence. And I think we ought to go right to the top. We ought to go right to the superintendent of Peninsula School District, Gig Harbor, Washington, and find out what makes this place tick. Come on, follow me. It's kind of amazing here. If you were a rat, let's go this way. This way. This way. Come on, we'll find him. This way. No, wait. It's over here. Hold on. I think it's this way. Over here. Ah, here it is. Come on. This is it. This is where it all happens, right in here. Tom Holtz, superintendent. Yes, this is where it all happens. The heart, the soul, Peninsula School District starts right from this desk here. This is Tom Holtz's office. And I think we can get a picture, a grasp of what makes this district so great by perhaps snooping around and seeing what the superintendent is thinking about. For example, we have brochures, travel brochures, geez. Mexico. Come south. Enjoy the Caribbean. Yeah, it's just covered with them. I haven't seen one of these in years. The sandy beaches of Mexico. And here's another one of a sunset in Mexico. This is probably some sort of cultural awareness information curricula that he's probably working on. Here we have things to tell the board. As we know, the superintendent must cooperate with the board. The board often comes up with requests, specific instructions directing the superintendent to enhance instruction or deal with certain issues. But here are some of the notes that Mr. Holst has on things to tell the board. We've tried that before. Our place is different. It costs too much. That's not my job. It's too radical a change. They're too busy to do that. We don't have the time and not enough help. The staff won't buy it. It's against the policy. The union will scream. Runs over my head. I don't have the authority. Get back to reality. That's not our problem. I don't like the idea. You're right, but on and on. Let's sleep on it. Put it on the shelf. I don't see the connection. Let's form a committee. Well, I think that's part of what we learn to expect in dealing with the board. And then we have here, let's see, we've got, okay, this is labeled normal board meeting, label for front door. Okay, and we have here board meeting occupant load limit 92. And then we have board meeting difficult issues, hostile parents, board meeting occupant load limit 5. So I think that's, again, part of what you expect from a superintendent, the ability to think on your feet and adjust the situation to and deal with the situation as you see fit. Well, enough of the superintendent. I think we could spend all day here just snooping around, but let's go to the assistant superintendent's office. This is a job, a place that is often like the vice president. A lot like the vice president, where you often are not appreciated for what you do. You work very hard, but it's an integral part of the district. Let's go see Dr. John Aminia's office. Follow me, come on. Let's find the assistant superintendent's office. I get lost in here. I don't know, it's just all over. Let's see. There it is. Over here. Okay, here it is, right here. Come on in. Let's find out what makes the assistant superintendent of Peninsula School District tick. Come on. Where it happens. This is the assistant superintendent's office, and as we can see by the volume of information that we have here, this is a very busy man. He's often expected to do a lot more than he... Oh, geez. Just a second. Yes. Hello? Oh, hi. No, it's John Armenia. No, it's just Pat. No, we're in here doing a videotape of humor in the workplace. Yeah, no, it's okay. Yeah, we'll lock up. We'll lock up. It's all right. Where are you at? Just a second. Oh, out in the parking lot. Okay. Yeah. No, it's okay. We'll lock everything up. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Goodbye. It's all right. Whew. He was just driving by and saw us. Lost my composure there a little bit. Okay. Anyway, this is where it's all at. Now, part of the job of the assistant superintendent is to disseminate information about how good this district is. And one of the things that he does is he interfaces and connects with the community. We have, well, here we have something here. Things to do. Send out, see first videotape. Yes, that was a tape that they put together. Double check for grammar and spelling. I think we might want to look at this one and perhaps write this word 50 times. But anyway, another area that is important to any agency is the hiring. Who hires the people? What qualities are looked at in employees when they do come to the district? Jean Pedersen is in charge of that, and she's done a very good job recently doing that. Let's go take a look at Jean. Okay? All right. Follow me. Well, here we are to Jean Pedersen's office, and seems to be a little tight security here. Got a note here. Pat, go away. I knew you were going to do a video. Jean. She's so smart sometimes, she scares me. Well, I don't know why we can't snoop around a little bit out here, even though she isn't around. We've got, well, there's something here. Jean Pedersen from Dr. John Armenia. Huh. Jean, I'm sorry we got into budget trouble this month. We could not afford a car phone. I hope this will work for you at least till the next fiscal year. Well, yeah, I guess this will probably do it. I'll put that back. I don't want to disturb things too much. Anyway, Director of Personnel is a very important person. We have here her secretary's desks, and I don't think they'll mind if we snoop around a little bit. Here are all of the applications of different people looking for jobs. Got one thing here. Sample interview questions. Okay, I guess they're trying to standardize the interview process just to make sure that there's no problems with that. Okay, how old are you? How often do you have sex? What kind of birth control do you use? How did you vote in the last election? Well, here's a trick one. Did your mother have any children that lived? Whatever they can get away with, I guess, is what they can get away with. So, let's keep going. Why stop here? Let's go see Jean Lindsay, the assistant to the superintendent. She's responsible for working with the union, trying to help with employee relationships, and let's see what we have in her room. Jean Ellsworth's office. I have trouble keeping up with these women sometimes. Let's see. We can get the pulse of what's going on by looking at her desk, I'm sure, too. Management by one-liners. Now, this is a person after my own heart. We have Pat Cummings, Humor in the Workplace. Talk to him. Well, here's something, a new sick leave policy. Okay, I think this is something we might want to look to. Top secret, do not disseminate to the union. Well, I don't know why we can't look at it. Sickness, this is the first heading. No excuses. We will no longer accept your doctor's statement as proof, as we believe that if you're able to go to the doctor, you're able to come to work. Leave of absence for an operation. We will no longer allow this practice. We wish to discourage any thought that you may have about needing an operation. We believe that as long as you are employed here, you will need all of whatever you should have, not considering having anything removed. They are getting tough. I cannot believe it. Death, other than your own, there is no excuse. There is nothing you can do for them, and we are sure that someone else in a lesser position can attend the arrangements. However, if the funeral can be held in late afternoon, we will be glad to let you off 1 hour early, provided that your share of work is ahead enough to keep the job going in your absence. Well, that's good. So there is some sense of understanding. And here we go, the final one. Death, your own. This will be accepted as an excuse, but we would like a 2-week notice, as we feel it is your duty to teach someone else your job. I don't see that as being that unreasonable. Well, let's stop by the director of curriculum and see what's going on in that office. Again, a very, very important office. What is taught is perhaps more important than how it is taught, as I'm sure you're aware. So, follow me, and I'll tell you what, I don't know why we can't snoop around a little bit in some of the other people's office too. We have, well, here we've got Luann Meyer. Well, let's see what we've got here. This is the fairly organized. It looks like all the notes are perfectly square. Now we have some work to do here. Playgirl. Oh, gee. Well, what Luann does is her own business. I just wish she would keep it away from work, but I don't know. Let's go into the curriculum office. Joan Butler. All right. Joan Butler. Yes, this is probably one of the most important offices in the district. Let's see what's on her desk. Okay, here's a new book that she's reviewing. Working Words and Spelling. Let's look at the table of contents. Working Words and Spelling. Okay. Chapter 1. Spelling is not important. Chapter 2. Being popular is more important than spelling. Chapter 3. Creative waves of spelling. Chapter 4. Let someone else spell for you. Well, anyway. Oh, we've got this. Oh, look at this. I can't believe it. That's the biggest postcard I think I've ever seen. Joan, having a great time. Wish you were here. Tom. Huh. Boy, got a couple of them. She is really getting in the spirit around here. And one of the things that we know about Joan is that, frankly, she's pretty abrasive sometimes in the manner in which she deals with people, and I can see why when you're looking at what she's reading. The General Art of Verbal Self-Defense. Oh well. What else do we have here? Oh, it's another note from John. Oh, sorry, it's the same thing. Sorry, we ran out of money this fiscal quarter. Here is, this will have to do is in lieu of your cellular telephone. By the way, this works very well in keeping in touch with personnel. Well, that's good. Okay, listen, let's go to the Director of Special Services, Richard Manerick, and see what's going on in his place. Follow me. This is it. Dick Manerick's office. Dick is in charge of a lot of things. Some people say he's in charge of too much. Times he gets a little bit stressed, and essentially the only way you can get his attention is, well, obviously you can't put notes on top of his desk. You can see this. This is the most random desk I've ever seen. You should take some lessons from Gene Pedersen, but oftentimes people will stick notes on his chair in order to draw his attention to certain... Gee, my gosh. Dick, call Gig Harbor Realty. Your designer needs to talk to you. Carpet color is not available. Okay, we've got another one here. Canterwood, call. Problems with your membership. Electricians called. Please get a hold of them as soon as possible. I can't believe it. It's just there's thousands of these things. Well, anyway, enough of that. I can't sit there. Let's see what else we have here. House Beautiful. Architectural Digest. Electronic Systems for the Home. I don't know where his mind is at, but that's just seems to be a little bit somewhere else, perhaps. Anyway, enough of Dick. We could have more fun here than I think we probably deserve to have. We'll just, let's go see Gary Stainbrook's office. Yeah, let's go take a look at Gary and see what's going on there. Follow me. Yes, Gary Stainbrook is the Director of Finance for the school district, in charge of budget, money. He's noted for being on top of things, always on the job. He's a keen analytic mind, especially for his mathematic reasoning. Let's go look at... Jesus. God. Well, I picked these things up. I don't know how they just got there. Sorry. I didn't... excuse me. Lost my composure. Is in charge of the... What the heck is this? I don't know. The male midlife crises. So Gary is has a excellent ability to handle money, and since he's been operating the finances for this district, frankly, we've been looking in pretty good shape. Let's see here. Okay, here's a note from John Armenia. Sorry, I could not get you your supplemental phone. I already gave both extra models to Joan Butler and Gene Pedersen. Okay, well, that's that. Here we have, let's see, district finance excess textbook budget confidential. Huh. I don't know. We've got here excess transportation budget confidential. Yeah, here's more of this. Well, I don't know exactly how these finance things work, but I do know that Gary is on top of things and is noted for really sharpening that pencil up and doing a good job. Okay, I think we're just about done. Why don't we just make our way out and perhaps we could stop by the mail room on the way out and see if there's any messages there that might be interesting. Follow me. Yeah, the Xerox machines are real important. What is this? This is a day timer for John Arminio. Anyway, he must have left that in here. We have the Xerox machines, all the supplies, and this is a very important part of the district, our mail system, inter-office mail system. We have Wes Pruitt. There's a little something. Dear Wes, please sue them. That's a little note from Berg. I don't know what that's all about. PEA, of course, is empty. They're out on strike. We have here Don. This is Don Palusevich, who's the director of the wellness program. Don P. Private. Well, nothing's that private, is it? Huh? Okay, another one. Twinkies. You'll never hear the end of that. And I think that's about it. So, it's too bad that the district was not here to answer our questions, but I think in the spirit of Roger and me, we did pretty well without them. So that's the end of the in-service, and I just want to make one more statement, brief statement, that this is has been a videotape that has in search of excellence in the Peninsula School District, and I think that when all is said and done, we found it.